lot of President Trump supporters here.
Greatest movement in the history of our country. I'm fighting for you, and I love doing it with everything that I have. And I will never, ever stop. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. We will make America great again.
Welcome to Team Trump Online. From Washington, D.C., welcome to the 2020 Republican National Convention.
My fellow Americans, tonight with a heart full of gratitude and boundless optimism, I profoundly accept this nomination for President of the United States.
Just imagine what 2020 would have looked like, fighting for your life without Donald Trump fighting for it too.
I watch him treat janitors, security guards, and waiters the same way he would treat a VIP. He made them feel special.
And this election will decide whether we will defend the American way of life or whether we will allow a radical movement to completely dismantle and destroy it. That won't happen.
The president did what he said he would do. He took action.
But I have news for Joe Biden. We are free. We are free people with free minds.
My hope for America is that formerly incarcerated people will be afforded the opportunity to take advantage of the fact that we live in a nation of second chances.
As I grant John, I'm not sure you know this, a full pardon. So I don't know if you know that, Jamie.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
You're now fellow citizens of the greatest nation on the face of God's earth. Congratulations. We have spent the last 4 years reversing the damage Joe Biden inflicted over the last 47 years. Biden's record is a shameful roll call of the most catastrophic betrayals and blunders in our lifetime. He has spent his entire career on the wrong side of history.
Our daughter Kayla was taken as a hostage and murdered by ISIS.
We endured an agonizing back and forth between us, the Obama administration, and ISIS. We put all our faith in the government, but the government let us down. President Obama refused to meet with us until ISIS had already beheaded other Americans. To this day, we've never heard from Joe Biden.
And this election will decide whether we will defend the American way of life or whether we will allow a radical movement to completely dismantle and destroy it. That won't happen.
And after watching tonight, I said, I'm going to wait for debates, but I'm not. I mean, I have made up my mind. I am definitely going to go for, Donald Trump.
Joe Biden's agenda is made in China. My agenda is made in the USA. When I took bold action to issue a travel ban on China very early indeed, Joe Biden called it hysterical and xenophobic. If we had listened to Joe, hundreds of thousands more Americans would have died. At the Democrat convention, you barely heard a word about their agenda. But that's not because they don't have one. It's because their agenda is the most extreme set of proposals ever put forward by a major party nominee.
Welcome to the 2020 Democratic National Convention.
Why can't folks imagine a world without the cops? Why can't folks imagine a world without prisons?
I've never felt American.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible.
One nation, indivisible.
With liberty and justice for all. Someday.
This is the most important election in the history of our country. There has never been such a difference between two parties or two individuals in ideology, philosophy, or vision than there is right now. Our opponents believe that America is a depraved nation.
No miracle is coming.
We want our sons and daughters to know the truth. America is the greatest and most exceptional nation in the history of the world. In America, we don't turn to government to restore our souls. We put our faith in Almighty God. What united generations past was an unshakable confidence in America's destiny and an unbreakable faith in the American people. Over the next 4 years, we will prove worthy of this magnificent legacy. We will reach stunning new heights. There is no one like us on earth. Americans have steel in their spines, grit in their souls, and fire in their hearts. For America, nothing is impossible. For America, there is a dream, and it is not beyond your reach. And we will make America greater than ever before. I love you all. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Black Voices for Trump, Real Talk Online. I'm Katrina Pierson, Senior Advisor to President Trump's re-election campaign, and please be sure to like and share our broadcast with your friends and family. Tonight, I'm joined by founder of the Legacy Republican Alliance and member of the Black Voices for Trump Advisory Board, Corinne Rankin, former NFL team captain, professor, philanthropist, and minister Jack Brewer, and from my home state, member of the Trump Advisory Board and chairman of the Texas House Committee on Corrections, State Representative James White. Hey guys, stay tuned at the end of the show. We have an amazing video for you to see, our version of the real Joe Biden. Thank you everyone for joining, and now let's dive right in. So look guys, the mainstream media is working overtime to coddle Joe Biden and to prop up the Biden-Harris uninspiring ticket as some kind of warriors for justice. And the platform appears to be none other than systemic racism. Now, talk about the irony there. The author and the enforcer of systemic racism are running against, I guess, themselves. Because President Trump has spent his time in office literally undoing the damage caused by failed Democrat policies. And we've all talked about the 1994 crime bill before, but we really cannot overstate just how much damage this has done to communities all across the country. And Jack, first, congratulations on speaking at the Republican National Convention.
Thank you. Honor.
Let's take a step back here because you are very intimate with this particular legislation. You go to prisons, you mentor. So can you explain the impact that this detrimental 1994 crime bill has had on Black America?
It's huge. You know, it's really a tragedy that any particularly Black